good money.
Why?
They paid good money to see us.
We're happy to have you guys. Thank you so much.
Ladies, thanks for coming. They were at the Derek Jeter, the Turn 2 Foundation dinner, and they are terrific ladies. Ladies, thanks again.
And by the way, you can find all of Hoda's, her stuff on why you'd want, anyway, it's on Apple Music and Sirius on Mondays and Wednesdays.
Yes, it is.
And you can even listen to our show on Sirius.
Yeah. All right, so you
108,
are going to be very busy,
I am. That's the third annual Greenwich Restaurant Week begins tomorrow, but the festivities kick off tonight.
What?
Yep, I'm going to be at the J House starting at 6 p.m. tonight with my stuff for an exclusive opening night cocktail party. It's going to be fun. We're going to be pairing my stuff with some of Chef Connor's signature J House dishes, and lots of other local restaurants are going to be participating. It goes all weekend long. It's a lot of fun.
It's a beautiful event.
Yeah,
awesome.
yeah.
All right, get ready for our amazing ambush makeovers reveal
And
that's coming up.
Down to Thanksgiving with some soup. We're getting you ready for Thanksgiving all month by pairing up some amazing chefs to help you prepare an all-star Thanksgiving feast.
And today it's a battle of the Midwest sides. From Minneapolis, Minnesota, we have...
The horses go.
Yeah, thanks, Jeffrey. That makes sense.
Yeah.
All right, go on.
And from Chicago, Illinois, congrats.
Yes, good. Thank you. Can we start over?
All right. Now we're going to start with the sweet potato chips, right?
Okay, I am
give it to
making my soon-to-be famous sweet potato chips, all right? It's all
Okay.
oven-baked, and it's a fun way to kind of present this traditional flavor of sweet potato and sweetness and all that. We're going to use a mandolin. Have you ever used a mandolin here?
Yeah.
It's like, you never want to be like, oh, someone grabbed the phone. What's on fire? Bling, blah, right? So you get these beautiful little kind of things, and we're going to lay them almost like fish scales on a greased and sprayed baking sheet here, right?
Easy enough.
Just you get it like fish scales, right?
Yes.
Easy breezy.
Yes.
Then we're going to take some melted butter.
Nothing
All right,
better.
right from the cow. And then some maple syrup.
Oh.
So easy. We're going to whisk it together, right? With a medium-sized whisk.
Okay.
Not a tiny whisk, not a giant whisk.
Why
I
is
don't know.
medium
I'm just trying to
important?
give tips here. Right? That's a small whisk. That is, it definitely is.
Yeah. Then you
And
paint
then we're going to paint it liberally, right? We are going to get crazy with this. We want every little kind of surface
nook and
exposed to
cranny.
that.
Without messing it up, though, because it's a
So
thing
then
of
you
beauty.
can kind of,
Okay.
and boom,
All
right?
And
All right,
now
so
what?
we get it.
Then we're going to season it, salt and pepper, right? Boom. We're going to bake it high heat, about 425 for 20
Boom.
minutes. And then we have it beautiful like this. And we got my famous pork and Mindy's pig candy here.
Oh my
And we're going to
gosh.
sprinkle that on top.
Yeah.
And you're going to get that kind of crunch from some toasted pecans
Yeah.
and a little color from the fresh parsley on there. And
then-
I encourage you to serve this at the table, and you can kind of peel a little bit off and get a little.
Thanksgiving.
It's very
Pretty
healthy.
healthy.
No
Pretty
carbs.
healthy. Pretty healthy.
All right, so we're coming up here. What are we making up here?
Okay, so we are doing the opposite
Come on
of healthy.
Uh-huh.
This is creamy spinach with fried cheese curds.
Oh, my gosh.
All right, so we've sauteed some shallots and garlic here.
Mhm.
We're going to add just a little bit of spinach.
That always cooks down to almost nothing.
Yeah, no, salt and pepper here. Here we
Okay.
go.
I know we're salty.
So salt and pepper in there.
Here it is. He got it.
Here's your pepper.
Oh, that's good too.
Okay.
Put that in your pocket. We'll save it for later. Okay, and then so we cook that down, and it wilts to this.
Okay.
This
That
is
was a room full of spinach earlier.
Yeah, I know.
Literally. a
yeah,
room.
right. The whole studio was filled. This is some cream, shallots, garlic, bay leaf. We've cooked that down. We make a little bit of a cream mixture.
Low-fat milk for it. If you're just trying, it's not the same, I know. But no, you can't.
No.
Sorry, I thought I'd
That's
ask.
a good try.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I
All right.
appreciate that.
Okay.
And
Okay,
then,
so then we're going to put this over a double boiler.
yeah.
We're going to add some egg yolks.
Okay.
Don't burn it there, chef, huh?
I'm trying not to.
Thank you. I appreciate
Whisk that up with a
Whisk
medium
that up.
whisk.
This is a meat. And then we have.
Soon, man.
Okay.
Thank you. Thank you. All right, and then we're going to fry these cheese curds. So we take the cheese curds, we bread it. It's just a traditional breading method. Egg, flour.
What kind of
panko
cheese did you use?
breadcrumbs. So cheese curds is when they're making the cheese,
Yeah.
it basically sits in the vat, and then they have this big wire that cuts them.
But what kind of
So
cheese do you use? Do you use
This is
Gruyere?
just cow,
Do you use
it's cow's milk. Just cow's milk.
Just cheese.
Just
Jack.
cheese.
There's no name.
The purest form.
Yeah.
Just cheese.
Just
Fine,
straight
fine.
cheese.
Why do I even care?
All right.
We can call it something.
Here's your
Thank
cheese
you. Very
turds.
good.
Your cheese turds.
Be careful.
All right, and then what? Real, we just have a couple of seconds.
All right,
so
then we just
serve
put it
up.
on top like that.
Oh, this is going to
Get after that
clog
cap.
a few arteries.
Here you go. Here you go.
All right, thank you.
I mean,
Here,
that
I'll-
is to me.
here.
I've had this
That is
spoon in.
All of our Thanksgiving dishes at
Can't get a small
today.com/food. Also, you guys, so you know, on November the 23rd, we're having a pre-Thanksgiving celebration on the plaza. It's going to be huge. 30 chefs, so you don't want to miss that.
These are obscene.
Mhm.
Obscene. They're so good. Take a look at the befores. These ladies are in for a little style shock when we debut their ambush makeovers.
And do you hear that buzzing? It's because Bobby's here with some new tools to help you pull off the latest beauty trends coming up right after this. Delicious.
If you're looking for an easier way to apply false eyelashes or you want your perfume to stay on longer, listen up because it's time for
Bobby's Buzz. Today's style editor, our friend BT, is here to set us up with speed on the local tools that we need for getting pretty.
Cool new tool everybody should hear about. Flirt. It is they call it Flashes Lash Applicator. There are 44 mini strips that
Put
takes
it right
it right
on
off.
your eyelash.
Yep.
Oh, okay.
And something else really cool, Baddington lashes. Great idea. They way more realistic, and they've got lots of lashes that are made of silk. So check them out.
Genius.
Awesome product.
All right.
Okay, next up, I am just in love with this line, IGK Hair. Look at the packaging. All of this, check out their new ombre sprays. This is highlights. If you don't want to commit, you can just spray like hairspray, some golden ombre highlights, and you're kind of mixed into the mix.
And it just washes out.
Washes right out.
So, Bobby, this whole line is colored? It's like
No, it's not all color. Some of their sprays, but they have like 30,000 feet as their volume shampoo. Dirty spray is one of my favorites.
What's
it's a
that?
texturizer.
I
It's
like
a texturizing spray. Honestly, a really cool brand. I love this.
Okay.
And then fast concepts here. If you want to spray on to your perfume and lock it in so that it lasts long, that helps slow down the
Let's see.
evaporation
How
process.
does it work? Talking
So you
about?
spray your perfume on and then you spray this on.
Oh, on top of the perfume?
And it's like a
seals
breathable
it.
mesh. It seals it in. So 12 hours later, you can still smell it. That's
Instead
what
of
they
wasting
claim.
so much perfume in it.
Or you can spray it in your hair, Bobby, because I've read that.
I know. That's what you love.
You told me that. Sorry.
And then splash masks are a new trend where in 10 to 20 seconds, you could get the same benefits of a mask that's 10 to 20 minutes. You splash these concentrated formulas on, pat them dry, do not rinse them, and you get that kind of mask moisturizing bonus. So it's a quick way to get a mask without having to do 20 minutes.
20 minutes.
Here, feel.
Wait,
You
let me
kinda
see.
feel.
And it just disappears.
Oh,
Oh,
look how
smooth.
soft Bobby's skin is.
Everything about
Whatever.
Bobby is
Everything is
soft.
online.
Okay.
Love our girl. The
Some
wait
stuff.
is almost over. We're going to reveal these ladies' brand new looks coming up.
And she's pretty in pink or really any color. The lovely Molly Ringwald is going to join us after this.
Excellent. So that's great.
Others apart.
I cheated on you.
Days of Our Lives, weekdays on NBC.
Are we all right?
Morning to you. It's 10:26. I'm Marion Brooks.
And I'm Alex Maragos. It is the first step in the transition of power. President Obama and President-elect Donald Trump are meeting face-to-face right now at the White House.
Melania Trump is also meeting with First Lady Michelle Obama. Both sides are seeking to downplay the...
Out for that holiday shopping.
And remember, for updates anytime, just download the NBC Chicago app.
We'll see you right back here at 11 o'clock.
We are back on this Thirsty Thursday, and we are about to show you two unbelievable transformations because it's time for
Ambush Makeovers. Just a few hours ago, two lucky ladies were plucked from our audience plaza, and they were given head-to-toe new looks.
That was courtesy of our beloved Today contributors from the Licari Cutler Salon, Louis Licari, la 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 la,
and our fashionista golden girl.
Yes, she is, and you love her.
Jill
Yes, we do.
Martin. All right, kiddo. So, how was it today?
It was really pretty sweet today. You know, again, we had plenty of signs. The ambush, I can only say, is growing and growing. And more people come here specifically on this day to be ambushed.
That's their whole modus operandi.
Yes.
Yes,
Okay.
it is.
we
So
got,
our
Hoda?
first lucky lady is Linda Jane. She's 53 years old from Washington, New Jersey. Linda is married, has 2 kids in her 20s. She's an avid volleyball player. She's been going through a difficult time these last few years. She's taking care of some sick family members, and she was recently laid off from her job in manufacturing.
Oh.
So her cousin had a great idea to try to get ambushed this morning. Let's take a listen to her story.
I know you're so excited, but this is also so important to you for your cousin. So tell me why.
It is. I'm so excited. She deserves a makeover. She lost her job. She needs a makeover. Today's the day.
Today's the day. So you're starting a new chapter with us.
Yes, I am.
We can do whatever we want.
Yes, you can. Yes, I need to look fabulous so I can go on interviews and try to get a really great job.
For her.
She's here with her friend Sherry, who said she ran 10 blocks and change to make sure she looked good for this moment with the blindfold on. All right, Sherry, please keep your blindfold on for a second. All right, here is Linda's before picture. All right, Linda, let's see the new you. Oh, come on, girl. What? Are You ready, Sherry?
I'm ready.
Sherry, take off your blindfold. Check out your girl.
Back on the star.
Oh my gosh, you look amazing! Oh, I love it. You deserve
Are you ready, sweet girl? Turn around. Spin. Come
Yeah,
on.
right here.
Okay, let me take a
Deep breath and go.
Look at her eyes. Oh my God!
You look sassy.
So nice. Wow, that's awesome.
I think she likes it.
Oh,
I
beautiful.
think I like it.
Lewis, tell us about it.
Totally.
Okay, my baby.
Arson over there. So
Yeah, exactly. That's a great Arson Gergoff haircut. It's so chic. It works with her face. It just frames
Yeah,
it. It's
perfect.
beautiful. I love the
Look at
side
that
swept
great-
bangs. And the color.
color.
Notice the color.
What do you call that, Lewis?
It's like a barely there strawberry. I mean,
Yeah.
that's what I. It's. She had highlights. The highlights were great, and you did a fantastic job, I'm sure.
Yeah.
But what I did is I just wanted to make her a little brighter, and it also notice what it does to her eye color. They
Yeah,
Your
pop.
eyes are popping. Sherry,
Are
you
they?
like
Ina did
I
a beautiful
love-
job on
I
the
love
makeup.
it.
Enid,
And I'm
oh,
so
always
blessed
does
that
a
she got
beautiful
chosen
makeup.
today.
She said she's so blessed that she got chosen today.
Yeah.
Jill, that
She
outfit.
deserves this.
Well,
Thank
it's sort
you.
of antiquated that you have to wear a full suit to a
Yeah.
job interview, so I just wanted to give separates so you can mix and match. So the pants are from Chico's, and the top is from Talbot's.
Big round of
Beautiful,
applause for
beautiful
Linda.
job.
Linda, come join your friend, Sherry.
Oh, that's great. Our second lady is Mary Lynn Harvey. She's 53 from Suffolk, Virginia. She has 3 kids, 4 grandchildren. She's a retired air traffic controller. And before that, she was a 911 dispatcher, which is where she met her husband, who was a police officer. They just celebrated their 30th anniversary. That's great. And they are in town celebrating. Let's hear her story.
Well, you really begged us for this one, and we want this for you. So why do you want this so badly?
I haven't had a haircut in a long time. I really want a makeover, a new look, new clothes. I pretty much live in jeans and T-shirts, and I just want to kind of update that. So,
Are you guys ready to see a whole new look?
And she is here with that husband of 30 years, Alan. Keep that blindfold on, please, Alan. And so let's take one last look at Mary Lynn before and bring out the new Mary Lynn Harvey.
Wow. Wowza. Wowza.
Oh, gorgeous.
Oh.
All right. You ready, Alan?
Ready.
All right, hon. Take a look at your beautiful bride.
Oh, wow. Fantastic.
You going to make it another 30?
I'm hoping to.
Good. All right, Mary Lynn, why don't you turn around and see what he's looking at? You look so pretty.
oh my word,
Oh, you look beautiful.
who is that?
That is Mary Lynn Harvey.
Yes, it is. You look gorgeous.
Thank you,
Oh,
thank you.
So pretty.
Yes.
Gosh.
Look again. Go ahead.
Oh my goodness.
It's just an hour show. It's fine.
It's all right. You can see it one more time. Mary, okay, so she did.
You look beautiful,
Okay,
honey.
Mary Lynn, what we did to you is I lightened your hair, and then I added these soft, minimal highlights
Yeah.
around the front with depth at the root.
Look right in.
Again, your eyes pop. Arson gave you this great layered haircut that shows off your face so it doesn't just hang, which is a major mistake that so many people make.
Yeah.
This lifts and almost it's like a mini facelift.
So
Great,
It's
great
so,
cut.
so
Love that
pretty.
Beautiful,
color.
Arson.
Love it.
Love it. Thank you so much.
Jill, what about the outfit?
The outfit is from Chico's, and we wanted to be able to dress up jeans because you only wear jeans, so we didn't want to give her something that she
Yeah,
can't.
the
So
should
now
have just sit in the closet.
mix and match, and I
Right.
love a red faux leather jacket for fall.
Oh.
Absolutely beautiful. Great
Let's
job.
bring out
Everybody
Linda.
did.
Thank
Come
you.
on out and get
Thank you
much
to Lewis.
enjoyed.
Thank you,
Good
Jill.
round
Thank
of
you.
applause. And Lewis
Thank
has a
you.
present for
Right.
both ladies.
Here's your
Yeah.
color to go, ladies. So you can keep it up at home.
All righty. Up next, the fabulous Molly Ringwald on the 1980s classic she's bringing back to audiences right after
You're
this.
gonna like me.
Be happy. It's Glad.
Does your makeup remover take it all off? Every kiss-proof, cry-proof, and that? New.
Our next guest needs no introduction, but they wrote one for us anyway, so here it comes.
We have watched Molly Ringwald grow up before our very eyes, most notably in The Night Student.
Now Molly is taking on another beloved 80s film classic, this time on the stage. It's that fabulous movie we all love,
Terms of Endearment.
But now it's a stage show.
That's right.
And you're playing the iconic Shirley MacLaine role. How could that possibly be?
Yeah.
I know. When I first got the call, it didn't seem possible. I mean, it was a movie that I loved so much.
Great.
Shirley MacLaine has an absolutely flawless
flawless performance.
Yeah.
But, you know, she was 50 years old when she
Yeah.
got the Academy Award for it, and which meant that she was about, 48, 49, and
When
I'm
she did
48, so.
It works out just
Yeah.
perfect. Did you love that movie? when
Oh,
you
I
were
loved it
growing
so
up?
much, so much.
I can't remember crying so hard.
Yes,
in a movie,
that was one of those. If you want to let the floodgates open, you watch Terms of Endearment.
Yeah, exactly. And, so our play, it's never been done as a play before. So our play is sort of a combination between the James Brooks screenplay and the Larry McMurtry book. So we have elements from,
Is there
phenomenal
pressure
writers.
because Shirley MacLaine
intimidating.
played that role before you?
Yeah, I mean, I would say there's a fair amount of pressure because it was such an incredible performance. So I saw it a bunch when I was a teenager, and I made the choice not to watch it again because it would be hard not to make every single choice that she made. Yeah.
And but because you're an actress and you've been in many, many films, you get a chance to do it a ton of times when you're doing it in a film, but you don't get another chance on stage.
That's true.
Your
That's
performance
true.
is what it is, that moment.
But you have a lot of days to sort of explore and try different things.
Yeah.
And, I'm really trying to find my own way into the character and, make her a little different. She's a little bit more like the Aurora in the book. And, I put a lot of myself.
And
people
are
I
you
know
keeping
into
it that same period, or have you freshened where it is and what year it happens?
It does take place from the late 70s into the early 80s. There's a less of a span of time. We don't go 30 years. It's more about 10 years.
Now, you're a mom of 3.
I am.
Your oldest is a teenager, so it makes you wonder, has your teenager seen any of your movies? Do you think it's weird when they're watching you back then?
My teenager, Matilda, has seen The Breakfast Club. Actually, she's seen all 3 of the John Hughes films.
Okay.
And she liked them. We did a piece for This American Life about me showing Matilda The Breakfast Club because it was really significant for me to show it to her. It was the one that I kept holding back.
Why?
Because I think it was really important to me, and I just, I was so afraid that she just wasn't going to like it, and it really mattered to me. But she
Crazy
loved
how much
it.
we want our children's not applause, but
approval.
Approval.
You go from wanting your parents' approval right into wanting your kids' approval.
What did she say when she watched it?
She loved it.
Yeah,
I mean, she really connected to it. She connected to it in a way that I didn't quite expect. But it still speaks to teenagers because all those issues still
they
exist.
still exist.
Yeah.
Well, we're so glad that you came to see us. It's going to be exciting.
In terms of endearment, she's going to be appearing live in that show at the 59th Street. No, at the 59 East 59th Street Theater. That's a new one to me.
It's now through December 11th. So get your tickets.
Yeah, it's probably limited, right? I would think. Yeah.
All right. So not
only
6 weeks.
Oh,
6 weeks.
Shock people. Knock, knock.
Who's there, Odie?
What was that?
Tax, and how long will this mild weather last?
On NBC.
Who's at the door? NBC News health and nutrition editor Madeline Fernstrom is here to quiz us on some of the more traditional foods someone may be bringing over for the holiday.
And which is the lower calorie option?
Yeah.
So what's going to happen?
Play this game. Well, we're going to have a lot of visitors coming for Thanksgiving. So when we knock on the door, we're going to see 2 different dishes, and you're going to compete. And whoever knows which one has the lowest calories, I'm going to describe the 2 dishes. Then you ring in.
So this is Kathie's sound, and here's mine. Cowbell.
What that has to do with Thanksgiving, I don't know.
Okay, we're ready.
So, well.
Oh, who's at the door?
Who's here?
Oh, look, we have Aunt Sally, who's got some mixed nuts, a half a cup, or some cheese. It's about 100 calories difference. 400 versus about 300.
Okay, yeah.
Let's see who's up next.
Be careful of nuts.
Is that a doorbell?
There's our neighbor down the street, Ginger.
Dinner roll.
Lower, you would be
Yes.
right. Because even though it's a white roll, about 130 calories versus almost 200 for cornbread. There's a lot of hidden fat in that. Tasty.
Cornbread is also dense.
It is dense.
I
So
love it.
cut down your portion and you can enjoy everything.
Okay,
There's
a
no
little bite.
deprivation.
Who's at the
Who's
door?
next?
Wait. Oh, come in.
Come in. It's made with milk and with margarine. Which one is going to be lower?
I'm going to go with the orange dish. What is it? Squash?
That's butternut squash. Yeah, the orange dish would be correct.
I was right.
170 calories versus 240. So both of them are starches. The butternut squash is less starchy, so enjoy them all. That's for 1 cup. You want to trim the calories? Cut it in half.
Was there any gravy on that?
Not yet.
Okay.
Davey.
See, I don't care if I lose this one because I know it's going to be a crappy prize.
Somebody knocked.
Oh.
Here's Leslie with some wine and some beer. So for a 5-ounce glass of wine,
5
red or
ounces.
white, or 12 ounces of beer, which one is lower?
Beer.
You would be wrong because there's about 150 in a regular beer and 120 in a glass of wine.
Oh, 30 calories.
Well, live a
Leave
little.
a swallow
That's
in the
right.
bottom. Who is it?
Oh, look, here's
it?
Phil with some bread stuffing
Phil?
and some macaroni
It's
and
like my
cheese.
brother Adam.
Bread stuffing.
Bread stuffing with
and
vegetables
macaroni and cheese.
for one
Oh,
cup
you
of
guessed.
each.
Oh my God.
Which one is going to be
I
lower?
should say the bread stuffing because the cheese and the macaroni and all the
She's
pasta.
going bread stuffing.
And she would be wrong. That's what many people are confused by this. Macaroni and cheese actually has about 100 calories less.
Really?
What?
I still want
in
that.
a one-cup
I still want the
serving.
stuffing.
Me
Enjoy
too.
it all and just cut down the serving.
Careful, Madeline.
All right. Who's at this door? Okay.
Who is it?
Oh,
Not you, not you, not you. Not yet. Not yet.
Oh, we have our good friend.
It's
We have
joking.
Shireen at the door. And what she's got is a sweet potato casserole and that green bean casserole, 1 cup of each. Which one is lower?
All right.
Very popular.